everybody, it's me MCG here and welcome to my birthday Q&A for 2021. Quickly before we start, I just want to say a huge thank you to the few people that left me questions on my birthday announcement video in short notice. Thank you so much, and without further ado, let's get on with those questions. Will you react to Miraculous Ladybug seasons 1 to 4 since season 5 is coming soon? Probably not, and the reason why is because I'm not really interested in Miraculous Ladybug anymore. I've already watched seasons 1 to 3 and I know season 4 is coming out soon and there's a season 5 on the way. The movie's coming out soon, so maybe I'll do a review for that. But other than that, I don't think I'll be doing reviews or reactions to Miraculous Ladybug because I've already watched seasons 1 to 3, season 4 is coming out, and I'm just not really interested in the show anymore. One of my favourite games is Celeste by Matt Makes Games. What do you think about it? I actually haven't played Celeste. I did hear it was a good game, and I did hear it could tug at the heartstrings, so I might have to add that to my wish list of games to play in the future. Do you like the Star vs. the Forces of Evil Ship War comic by Maureen? Even though I haven't looked at the comics for a long time, I still like the universe and what Maureen created with like the Star vs. characters and the Ship War children and just the whole story surrounding that. It was pretty interesting to say the least. Are you a fan of the Loud House? If so, who is your favourite character? And are you excited for the upcoming Loud House movie? From what I've seen of the show, I still like it. However, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of the show anymore because I haven't really caught up in all the stuff that was going on in like past season 2, I think. So I'm not really a fan of the show anymore, I just completely dropped it. However, if I had to pick my favourite character from the show, from what I've watched, I would say Luna. I do like Luna a lot. I like her personality, I like what they've done with her stories. And yeah, it's just, I like Luna. She's one of the Lincoln sisters. For the movie, it looks interesting. Sounds interesting. We haven't seen any like stills or promotional material for it. Yeah, it sounds interesting from like press stuff. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know how the movie's gonna go. So yeah, I hope it's good. Do you think Polly might have her legs by the end of season 2 / the start of season 3 of Amphibia? I hope so. Actually, that's one of my predictions, that she will grow legs by the end of the season or season 3. It will be a sign that she is growing up, and you know, it'll be nice to see her grow legs and maybe even grow up into a frog one day. What shows might you react to next after season 2 of Amphibia is over and leading up to season 2 of The Owl House? Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be reacting to any other shows other than Amphibia and The Owl House at the moment due to the busy nature of my working schedule. And also, I've already watched most of the shows that came out last year on my own. I have tried doing a reaction series to the new seasons of Hilda and the new Animaniacs reboot, but unfortunately I don't think I'm ever going to release them because I don't like those videos at all. Maybe one day I'll release them. I'm still debating on that. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to be reacting to any other shows at the moment. But there's one show I'm looking forward to that is scheduled to come out this year, and that is The Ghost and Molly McGee. I want to do a first impressions reaction of that because I've been looking forward to it ever since I seen the New York Comic Con stuff with the intro and just them talking, like the cast and crew talking about the show, and it looks pretty interesting. It sounds pretty interesting. And yeah, it looks right up my street. I definitely want to see more of it. It looks really good. It looks really fun. And yeah, I do want to do a first impressions reaction and maybe do a reaction series out of it. But other than that, for right now, I don't think I'm going to be doing any other reaction videos to any other shows at the moment. In season 2, episode 13 of Amphibia, what was your reaction about Sprigg and Pollys' parents? When Hot Pop was explaining to Anne what happened to Sprigg and Pollys' parents, it really did upset me. Yeah, it's just they had to go through a family tragedy, and especially how Sprigg reacted in one of the earlier season 3 episodes about like talking to Anne about their parents. Like, wow, it just makes so much sense, and it's a tragedy what happened to their parents, and we don't know like the full story, but yeah, what Hot Pop explained, it saddened me. It really got to me, and yeah, it's understandable why Hot Pop hid the music box, because he sees Anne's part of the family that he doesn't want her to get hurt, just like, you know, or lose her in the case of like what happened to Sprigg and Pollys' parents. Like, It just brings a perspective to the whole situation with the family. And yeah, it just gives a little bit of lore and insight of what went on before Anne came to Amphibia. Are you going to use the 1 hour title card that they showed in the first temple for future reaction videos? I did like that title card quite a bit, but the SpongeBob ones are too iconic. Other than that, possibly. It's a big possibility, because, you know, there's some pretty good memes that came out of this show, so... and good reaction shots. So, maybe this is a possibility. Which movies have or you're going to watch this year if they haven't been delayed last year? There were quite a few films that I wanted to see last year, but I couldn't due to the current situation in the world right now. One of the films I was looking forward to see before it got delayed was Connected, which is now called The Mitchells versus the Machines, and now that's coming on Netflix, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. Black Widow, Marvel film that has been shelved for so long. It's getting released on Disney Plus with premium access very soon. There were like Disney films. I mean, to be honest, they probably were stated to release this year anyway. Like, there are Disney films coming out this year. Like, Raiden and the Last Dragon already came out, but that's on premium access right now. There's Luca that's coming out in the summer. I think that's it for Disney right now. But other than that, there's not really much films I got a chance to see, and now I don't really want to see due to everything that's going on right now. And you know, I don't have the money to pay to rent these films before they officially come out on streaming services or digitally. So yeah, last year just kind of sucked the movie going experience out for me, and I yeah, it's disappointing, but what are you gonna do? We're in the forever changing world. What do you think the most emotional episode of Amphibia was? Hopping Mall, After the Rain, or the first temple? Out of those episodes you said that, I think the most emotional for me was Hopping Mall, because I wasn't expecting that at all. I really wasn't expecting that ending. And, you know, Sprigg and Anne just having that emotional moment, like, I wasn't expecting that at all. After the Rain and the first temple did have their emotional moments too, but Hopping Mall with Sprigg at the end, I wasn't expecting that at all. But if it's not out of those episodes, because I was surprised that you mentioned those three, Reunion was the most emotional for me. Yeah, I know it's not out of those episodes, but I think if we're talking about the whole series in general, because I know all of those episodes you mentioned were season 2 episodes, I think of Reunion was very emotional for me. Because dang, wow, that hit me in the gut. So Reunion gets a special mention from me there. And with that is the end of this year's birthday Q&A for 2021. Again, thank you so much to the few people that left questions on very short notice. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye guys. Bye.